Okay, so I am Angela Genter, and I am a Silver Premier with the Endless Possibilities team. And it is November 13th, 2014, and we're going to just chit chat a little bit about what you should be doing as a new consultant and how to get yourself up and running and get your Posh business going. So the only person I see right now is Tracy in the middle of the screen, and she's freaking me out. So I might, I feel like I have to be like right on target. Okay, shoot. Okay, so as a new consultant, you've clicked join, you've submitted your contract, you've got your consultant ID, you've logged in. What you want to do, your very first step, is you want to log in to the virtual office, perfectlyposh.com/V as in Victor O, and then click on your profile tab and make sure that your bank account information is correct. I know that I think it's still wonky. It may be that it asks for your bank account name, number first, and then your routing number. So make sure that that information is correct and you've got that in there correctly. You want to get paid. The next thing you want to look at is in your virtual office is your profile. In your profile, you want to look at website information. Click that tab. And it says website name. So just a little tidbit on this. So your websites, your replicated websites, that's what we call them. Your replicated websites are perfectlyposh.com / and then your consultant ID. But at any time you want to change that and change it to, like mine is perfectlyposh.com / detox, you can change that to any name out there. So perfectlyposh.com, Angela Gunter, anything like that. But you will always be found by your consultant ID. So either way you want to go on that, it's up to you. It's your call. The next thing you want to look at is your picture. Do you have a picture on your website? Can you just go out and find a real quick one to post on there? My hair is super big right now. This is what happens when I get out of the shower. That's the joys of being Italian. So, okay. So you want to choose your file, put your picture on there. At this time, it is good to have a quick little blurb up there on your page so that people can see it. Just why you started. It doesn't have to be huge. Make sure that all those website display options are clicked. So it says display me on consultant locator map, show my email address, show my phone number. If you don't want your phone number listed, that's fine. Social media links, definitely have those. And then this personal contact form, I actually kind of like. It says allow other users to contact you via personal contact form. I do like that because there are some crazy stalkers out there, and I don't think they really need to get my email address or my phone number. So those are the very first things that you want to do. Then you want to go on over to po.sh/box and see if you can log in. If you cannot log in, the trick to this is to log into your virtual office and change your login to your consultant ID. If at that time you go back to the Posh box and it still doesn't work, then call home office and they will be able to sync your accounts and you'll be able to get into the Posh box. The Posh box is huge. It's for you to get your props. You need to do your Posh Academy. They are really quick. I can tell you that those are being changed right now by a bunch of premiers. And I have the privilege of updating the goals one. So I'm kind of scared and excited about that. So that's going to be fun. Then once you start doing your Posh Academy, make sure that it's completed. And to do that, you would just click on one of the dates. And I'm waiting, still waiting for the Posh box to load so that I can explain all that to you. Okay, so you would click on your Academy. And then if you click on day 1, off to the right, it'll tell you which ones were completed and which ones were not. So you want to get looking at those eventually. Okay, so you're in the box, you're working on the Academy. You want to print out the props. Posh props are huge. You can earn a ton with those. The great thing about our props and our rewards is that you also get paid commission on those. So your first 15 days, that will not be on your dashboard. You will not be able to see when your 15th day is. So keep in mind your 15th day starts the day that you sign that contract. The day you sign that contract is day 1. Yes. Internet Explorer, just forget about it. You shouldn't be using it anyway. Use Firefox or Chrome. Those two work well with our sites. Okay, your dashboard. Your dashboard will show you your prop dates. It will always be there. It will always be staring you in the face. So you want to hit those props, because if not, you'll see for the rest of your Posh career that you did not hit them. So, is it really slow for everybody, or is it just me right now? I mean, even our virtual office is not cooperating. Okay, so your prop dates are there. Your first 15 days, the first day is the day that you sign. So count that out. You have to have $200 in sales, and you have to have your first 15 days of the Posh Academy done. What else can I say about that? When you go to place your order, get up with your sponsor so that she can show you. What are you guys all laughing at? Is something going on that I should know about? Okay, so get up with your sponsor to put in that order. There is a way to manipulate the carts that you get the best bang for your buck. Now, I say manipulate, and that is not used in a bad connotation. That is just the way it is. You want to make up your carts so that you're getting the buy 5, get 1 free, and you're getting the most free that you possibly can. This is something that was put down from Andrew, the founder of Perfectly Posh. I sat next to him at the fire pit in South Carolina, and I said, Andrew, are we supposed to be playing with the carts to get our best percentage? And he said, definitely yes. And then he also trained on it at Posh at Play. So manipulating is not a bad word. Get that free inventory, get that money in your pocket, make that money with Posh. So basically you're making between 20 to 60% when you place those orders. But definitely, if you're on my team, which is anybody below me, anybody below them, you should be on the Endless Possibilities page. There is a ton of training files up in our file section. So if you click on our files, you'll see the files tab. And then if you click on that, you'll see training from 8, 13, 14 forward. And it has a link on there to show you how to set up the carts so that you get the most bang for your buck. Ordering, that is huge. You get 200 personal volume, whether you buy it for yourself or you buy it for somebody else or they buy it from you or whatever. When you place that order, that's your personal volume. That's what counts. When you earn your props, so you've earned your 30-day props, you've gotten $30 in PV. When you go to checkout, you'll see that credit on your account. You just apply it, and you will still get the commission from that order, even though you placed that $30 credit on there. Okay, so we've got props. Props are huge. Pay attention to those dates. When you get on with Posh, this is something that resonated with me humongously, and I've always been a good recruiter, but I never really embraced it. The one founder of Posh, Bob Hipple, I was listening to one of his trainings, and he said to go out there and just recruit. And it doesn't matter if somebody comes on board to be a kidnapper. It doesn't matter if they come on to get the discount. It doesn't matter if they come on to be social. You want as many people on your front line as possible. So as soon as you get started, you want to be sharing Posh with everybody. Share the opportunity with them, share the products with them, and just run with it. Oh, yes. Your launch party. You want your launch party to be set at least 10 days from the date that you sign that contract. I know a lot of us are turning towards social media, but I can tell you that when you get posh on people, you're going to get better results. So try to have an in-home party. Try it to make sure that it's you that is the host, because people out there that are going to do the party for you are not going to be as gung-ho to get as many people there as you are. So get the people there, do your launch party, play in the products, pretend like you're just at a overnight pajama party with your friends, and play in the products. It doesn't have to be structured. It doesn't have to be formal. You want everybody to just be pampered and have a good time. What else is there to chat about? Your launch party, your props, recruiting. There is a Dropbox that has all of our files in there. If you're not on there, ask your sponsor to get you on there. It's where the Endless Possibilities team has all of our files. If you go in there and you use it, please do not delete a file. Do not change a file. If you do, it changes it for everybody in the system. The way around that is to do a save as and save that file into another folder on your computer. So I don't think I'm really missing anything. When you get started, it's just hit the ground running and run. And I got to go shut my door real quick because my dogs are going to start barking. Okay. Whew. That was close. All right. I'm going to unmute everybody, and then you guys can share anything that you've got or ask any question you may have. So you're all unmuted. Anybody have any questions?
Angela, this is Roz. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Where did you say that the Endless Possibilities training files were at again?
If you click, if you're on, okay, so whose team are you on?
Bethella.
Okay, so click on files on the EP team page, and then you'll see the file called Team Trainings from 8/18/2014 going forward. They're all listed in there, but there's more too. If you scroll down, you'll see new consultant training, start here or something. Team training, just starting Posh, start here. So that's like halfway down the list. Okay. But that's where all of our trainings are.
Is that's in the Posh box?
Nope, that's on our EP Facebook team page.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Do you want me to tag you on it?
Yeah, would you?
Okay, while I'm doing that, is there anything else that you guys got?
That's cool.
Angela, I have something. One of my girls that I will keep nameless. She is a military wife as well, and she just moved to South Carolina. Is brand new to the area, doesn't know anybody. Being a military wife yourself, can you give her some pointers as to different groups and such things to get on base to start connecting with people?
Okay, well, I would just do a Facebook search for all of the military wives pages out there on Facebook. But then the one thing that I did, and I was totally nuts when I did it, but I did it and it really helped, was when I moved to Texas and I didn't know a soul. And it was with my other company, and I just walked door to door in our neighborhood with invites, and I invited everybody to the party that I was having, and I did not tell them that I was the host. I didn't tell them I was the consultant. I didn't tell them I was the consultant. I did tell them I was the host. And they came to the party, and that's how I started my business. So sometimes you got to get uncomfortable and get yourself out there. Check local, especially now, check the local churches, the schools, and see if they have any Christmas events going on. $25 tables is nothing to go and set up at and get your name out there. Tracy, would you like to add to that?
Well, I myself moved my other direct selling company 3 times, 3 different states. And like you, I did a lot of knocking on doors to my neighbors, introducing myself as a consultant. I did get involved with kids' school activities. I always wore my logo items. People pay attention to that. They ask. When people ask what it is that you do, you don't say, I'm a stay-at-home mom, whatever. You tell them you're a posh consultant. You have to tell everyone that you are a consultant to be successful in this business. You can't be bashful, because that is the way to start a conversation.
Awesome. Anybody else want to add anything to that?
I do have a quick question. In my kit, is that a decal for my car that I got in that?
Yeah, you can put it on your car. You can put it on your forehead. You can put it on your. You can put it wherever you want to.
No, I didn't know if that was a decal or if it was just a regular sticker for something else.
No, it is. And some people like to, I had posted on the EP team page about a planner, and you can go buy a black 3-ring binder and put your sticker on there, so you could use it for that too, and then use that 3-ring binder as your planner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I don't know if you guys noticed, I did create a new folder. It's called Planner. Weird. And it's got a ton of folders in there, or a ton of documents in there now. So you guys can have a planner and know exactly where you're going and what you're doing and set those goals.
Okay.
And remember, when you hit your props, you do get a decal. You get a car decal for hitting, I don't even know, is it like 60-day or 90-day props? So, and I'm going to tie this back into the last Tuesday training, is don't go crazy. Don't go out there spending a ton of money on stuff that you don't need for your business. When I go set up at a party, you know what I bring? I bring product. I don't have no risers. I don't have no boxes. I don't have nothing else but the product on the table. The product is the presentation. The marketing is huge. So use that to your advantage. Sure, if you're going to an event, you don't want to, just throw product out on the table. But keep it cheap. I mean, I don't know. You can go to Walmart and get little sticks for $1 for like 500 of them or whatever, and the baggies and the Lakon. I know they keep, they're not available on the Posh portal, but that Lakon family Lakon or whatever is out there, and I heard that they're pretty good. Or just pick somebody on the team and say, hey, does anybody want to go in on 1,000 with me? Those 500 could last you a good 8 to 9 months. So I think for 1,000, it's just like $130. Any other questions?
This is Roz. I have another question. About what is your workaround for people that complain that the shipping is too high?
It just depends on what they're buying. I try to get everything to me and then ship to them so that it's only $4. But if they're placing a $50 order, $8 really isn't too bad. I just don't. I ignore people like that.
Okay. Because I had somebody that wanted to order something, small, and then the shipping they thought was too high for what they wanted to order. So I did do that have it. I just place the order myself.
Yeah, I think that's the easiest way to go. And especially if you get it to you and you have to ship it, you can get a little envelope padded mailer or whatever and just ship it for like $2. You know,
Okay.
say, well, okay, I'll ship it for $2 then.
Okay.
There was somebody else with a question.
I don't. A lot of mine will come up as I'm doing it. I know that sounds bad, but I mean that's just, I guess, how my mind works. I mean, I try and read everything, but I don't always know until it actually comes up. Because like last night, Tracy had to help me with part of my order. I couldn't get it to go in quite right, so I had to call Tracy and ask her to help. So neither one of us are really sure what happened there, but I mean, unfortunately, I'm a learn as you go kind of person.
Well,
so I mean,
and that's the great thing about having the EP team page. I mean, there's 400 of us out there. We are always willing and able to help. If you've got product questions, I noticed the other day somebody was at a party and they posted right away, they got their answer. So if it's late at night, you know, kind of, I'm saying this from my perspective, but if it's 10 o'clock at night and it's not the last day of the month, I would say don't private message me. Post it on the team page and somebody will be able to answer you. But that, I mean, that's what we're there for. We're there to help you. And the more questions that you have, the better off your business is. And we as leaders see that. So the more questions you ask, the better off you are. And don't ever feel bad about asking a question, except for if it's some questions like on talk. Then I get a little snippy. But yeah. You guys, and especially you guys that are new, I mean, we're adding like 40, 50, 60 people a month to the team. If you guys have questions, throw them out on the team page. There's somebody else that's going to have the same question. So you can be helping people by asking the question on the team page. So. Any other questions? No? Tracy, do you want to add anything?
Other than Angela Gunter Rocks as a sponsor, no, I think you covered it all. Thanks, sister.
The Ups guy is here and the dogs are going crazy. I don't know why he just walked to the side of my house. That's awkward. All right, well, that is it. I'm going to stop the recording, and I'll have this posted for your team members that couldn't get on. But it's pretty, I mean, I probably could have gone in depth with a lot more things, but like I said, next week we're going to do booking. We're going to give you some tips and tricks on how to get bookings and what you can be doing to get those bookings. So be looking out for that. Unfortunately, at this time, we only have room for 25 on the Zoom training. So try to be the first ones on there. But this is the most people I think we've had on a training, and it's been during the day. So go figure. I can't figure it out. Can't figure it out. So thank you, Tracy.
Welcome.
All right. Bye, ladies. See you on Facebook.
Bye.
all right, thank you.